We're on our way to meet some of our very favorite van life YouTubers, Yula and Alex, Our Retired Life. Yula started watching our channel shortly after we started it, and we have developed a relationship with them. She's been one of our greatest cheerleaders as we've been on our YouTube journey, and we got to meet them briefly, very briefly, a little while ago, but today we're going to spend some more time with them, and we're looking forward to introducing them to you guys and maybe getting a little peek at their van and hanging out here in southern Florida today. And speaking of Yula and Alex, they just pulled ahead of us here on the highway, and we're going to follow them to the park. Now we're going to have to turn around and go back to the park. We thought it'd be fun to pass them and get a little bit of video footage. Yula and Alex followed us as we made our way into the park. Riverbend Park is a beautifully preserved natural area along the Loxahatchee River in Palm Beach County, with approximately 10 miles of hiking and biking trails, 7 miles of equestrian trails, and 5 miles of waterway trails ideal for canoeing and kayaking. And it's free. So we're here with Yula and Alex, finally, after months of waiting to meet them. And they are down from Canada, enjoying sunny Florida.
And getting away from the snow.
Right. And they're going to show us their van now.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
So something that we find really fun is meeting other van lifers and seeing how they do van life and what their vans are like and the story behind their van build. So we thought we'd get Yula to share how they got started in van life.
We got started in van life, actually in SUV life, because we had a Honda CR-V and we converted it into a little camper by building a little bed platform in it. Took up 2 long trips, and we decided that we needed a van, so we got ourselves a van. We ordered it in January of 2021, and we got it in August of 2021. So we waited a very, very long time, as you guys know all about the wait.
So we waited anxiously with them as they waited. We had our van already and they're waiting for theirs.
Yeah. And so we got it in August of 2021, and we started working on it right away. And in October, we took our first trip with it half done.
So what are some of your favorite things about the van so far?
I think one of our favorite things is our bed. We bought this 10-inch mattress, although it's a little bit too tall because it covers some of our windows here. But we love just spending time on the bed. We work on the bed. We sleep on the bed. We try not to eat on the bed.
And then you guys have the same kind of sink setup that we do.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So our sink unit is very, very simple. We just have a freshwater jug and a gray water jug underneath the sink, and we have a foot pump that just circles it. I really enjoy this kitchen unit here. We bought this little section here from IKEA, and I just store all our kitchen stuff in there. So I just pulled out what we cook with. I just keep it in a little bag to protect the...
Looks like a laptop from the bottom.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Because all the fun.
It's just an induction cooktop. A lot of people actually permanently put it on their countertop, but we use it once or twice a day, depending on what we're eating.
It's a 1500 watt, so the Bluetti has a 2000 watt inverter, so it's no problem using it.
And we love our coffee, but we don't do the fancy pouring, blah blah blah, whatever they do. Just put our coffee in and let it percolate. So
no pretty leaves on top.
We enjoy our coffee too. So this is our fridge. It's the BougeRV. Do you know how many liters or gallons it is?
Oh, it's the small one.
It's the smallest one they make, but it's enough for milk, eggs, a little meat, a little fruit. What else do I have in there? Some pop and lots of water. So it's enough for us. We do have to shop quite often.
So now we know how Canadians, what they call soda. pop. Kind of like our northerners in the U.S.
You call it soda.
We call it soda. Well, even in New York, growing up, I called it soda. But then, like up like Wisconsin, some areas up there, they call it pop.
Well, we had this store called the Pop Shop.
Oh.
But I think they went out of business. Maybe if they called it the soda shop, it would still be in business.
So how do you guys power your van?
So that's the Bluetti. If you open it up, sweetie. It's a 2,000 watt power station. It charges with solar, direct, DC, and AC. In theory, it's a great unit. In reality, it's not.
So it's kind of like us.
We have a lot of
Ours.
problems with it. It's like when we go to bed, it's about 80% charged. When you wake up, it's 19% charged. That is full.
And after we make breakfast, it's still 19%
After you
charged.
you make breakfast, everything is electric, right? It's still 19% charged. So it's a very false reading. You don't know when it's full. Right now it says 98%.
So initially we thought we would not have any storage in the van on top because we wanted all the weight to be on the ground.
Right.
But we figured we discovered that we needed something for our clothes. So we built this small unit. Very simple, just 3/4 half-inch ply.
Yeah, 1/2 inch and 3/4. That makes
Stuff all our clothes in there. And we're good. Good to go. There's also a little table here. We use this one a lot. We work here.
Pretend I'm Yula.
yeah,
We
that's
eat
what I do all my
here.
work.
Oh, I'm Alex. I'm Alex. Do I look just like Alex?
So this is a very handy one.
Nice. Like that.
We do have a similar one here.
There's another one right there.
We don't open it as often because we tend to shove all our stuff behind here.
Yeah.
So whenever we're somewhere
For a couple of days,
for a
we'll
couple of days, we'll clear all
swivel
that
both
stuff
seats.
out and swivel both seats, and then we put them on this table too. So this is the shower bag that works really, really well. You fill it up with water, and then you put it in the sun with the clear side up, and in about 2 hours, it's like it gets to be 100 degrees easy. Yeah, and it just has this little thing that you just push in and out to start and stop the water. And if you put it up high enough, the gravity, like you get a nice flow. Like I have really, really thick hair, and I'm able to wash my hair very nicely. Yeah. We have this.
Oh.
Have you seen one of these before?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So the legs come out, and basically you just put a plastic bag on. You just do your business.
So my question is, have you used it yet?
We've used it.
Oh, you
yeah.
have? Really?
So what happens is we make 2 bedrooms in the van. We pull the front curtain closed. One of us sits in front while the other one does their business. Just because it's, I don't know. Just because, yeah.
All right. So you said you weren't quite done with your build yet.
No. It still looks a little unfinished. There's nothing major really that we want to add to it, but there is a lot of places that we need to finish. Like we've got insulation and metal we need to cover up, and here we need to cover that up.
Although the bad thing about covering the metal is you lose all the magnets.
Yeah,
Yes.
We used to
that's
use
true.
a lot more
Yeah,
magnets in ours.
yeah, and maybe something like to tidy up over here. It's a little messy. We just stuff everything in there.
So the moral of the story, it doesn't have to be all done to enjoy it.
Exactly. Yeah,
I think
we're
that's-
enjoying. Yeah.
Yeah, and we found the same thing. You know, we started using ours as well when we first started building out, like you guys, doing the bed first, and
Yeah. Yeah.
use it when you have it.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
This is our second Bluetti because that one is not enough. So this is pretty much charged most of the time. We have another set of panels here. Oh boy. We have those suitcase panels. Again, Bluetti. Once you go with them, unfortunately you're stuck pretty much. You want to stay with the same one. So on top we have 4 Renogy 100
Okay.
watt, which we use to charge the inside one, right? but the inside one is one that always works all the time. This one is just more of a reserve. So if that one seems to be running out of power, or we think it's running out of power because we just have to guess, we're going to use this one. Everything is connected to the electrical, so we turn this one on.
We have electric bikes here, so
Yes.
we use that one.
We always use this one for the electric bikes, sometimes for cooking.
So we appreciate them giving us a tour of their van. It's really fun hanging out with them. Check out their channel, Our Retired Life, and leave a comment and subscribe and hit the like button. And for their channel too.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, got it.
After spending the afternoon together, Alex was kind enough to spend some time capturing some bird's eye views of our van with their drone.
We never thought of getting a shot like that.
You might notice that we now have a solar panel mounted on our roof. Stay tuned for an upcoming video about that and how we mounted it without drilling any holes in our roof.
It was really great having some time with Yula and Alex and getting a look at their van. Make sure to check out their channel.
Subscribe if you haven't already so you can follow along on their adventures. They have a great collection of travel and van build videos. Plus, click the video here to see the tour that Yula and Alex did of our van when we were together. After 2 years, our build is almost finished, so this will give you a little preview of what you'll see in our future, more detailed van tour.